Hi all, good morning. Okay, let's start now. So as part of the Mulesoft session today, okay. So what we are going to cover is, so this is the topics I'm going to cover as part of this session, okay. So what is the prerequisite? So what is the prerequisite to learn this course? Prerequisite. Your ESB. Okay. So what is the prerequisite to learn this course? And course duration. Course duration. What is the prerequisite learning? Course duration. Certifications. Job opportunities. And one real-time scenario. One real-time scenario where exactly ESBs are going to use. Okay. So this is what I'm going to cover you as part of this session. Okay. First of all, what is the prerequisite to learn the Mule ESB? Okay. So prerequisite to learn this Mule ESB, the basic knowledge. Basic knowledge and what? Basic knowledge and what is XML? Basic knowledge and what is XML? What is XML? And what is JSON? What is web services? Web services means what is SOAP? What is REST? So that's all. The basic knowledge is enough. Not required any practical knowledge and all. Only the basic knowledge. Basic how XML looks like. What is XML and what is JSON? And what is web services? Theoretically, if you know theoretically what is on high level, that is enough to learn this Mule ESB. Okay. And I'm going to tell you as part of this training, I'm going to cover this basic knowledge as well. Okay. So what is XML? What is JSON? What is web services? And all I'm going to cover as part of this training. Okay. I'll give you some basic knowledge in this training itself. So this is the basic knowledge is enough to learn this Mule ESB. And coming to course duration. Okay. So course duration Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour. 1 hour, daily 1 hour. It takes almost 10 weeks to complete this course. Total duration, it takes 10 weeks. 10 weeks to complete this course. So in this 10 weeks, so what we are going to learn in this 10 weeks? Okay. First 1 week, okay. First 1 week, we are going to learn completely basics. Okay. And remaining 7 weeks and all. So basically, so this project, this training and all, see, this fully project-oriented training. You have to understand this. This point is I'm highlighting. The point which I'm highlighting is this is fully project-oriented training. That means we will not learn individual topics like this. There is one topic in Mule. Okay. So the topics, if you learn this topic, that's it's not like that. Okay. So we will take one use case. Okay. We will take one use case, entire training. That use case end to end, I'm going to cover as part of in this training. Okay. That is fully project oriented. How the real time architecture is there. Similar kind of architecture we are going to learn as part of the training. Okay. So what is the advantage you will get if you're project oriented training? So in the real time, when you join to the projects also, you will not see much difference. What you are going to learn, what you learned here, the same similar kind of architecture you will see in the projects. Okay. This helps at the time of interview level also. This helps this kind of project oriented training. Okay. So there you are going to learn this how to design, the 7 weeks and all, how to design. We'll start with the design. So I'll tell you those topics and all. This is project oriented training. So all these topics and all we learn in terms of use case in the project oriented way. Okay. 7 weeks and remaining 2 weeks and all. Okay. Last 2 weeks and all, I'm going to cover you 2 weeks. I'm going to cover you some interview questions. And project discussions, real-time project discussions. So this is what whole 10 weeks I'm going to cover. Okay. So I'm this point is I'm highlighting is this is fully project oriented training. So where you are going to learn design, development, deployment, providing security, testing, everything is learned. One complete life cycle we are going to learn as part of the training. There is a similarly how your real-time projects will be similar kind of architecture we are going to learn as part of this training. Okay. So this is what this whole 10 weeks we are going to cover. And coming to the certifications, okay. So you have to, after completion of this training, you have to go for the first level certification, developer level certification. You're going to complete this developer level certification. After completion of this course, you're going to complete this developer level certification. This is from the Mulesoft, okay. The certification you have to complete from the Mulesoft. Okay, this is required when you go for any interviews and all. Okay, the first level certification is mandatory to go for an interview and all. You're going to complete this first level certification as part of this training as well. Okay, so as with training, you can complete the first level certification as well. Okay. Coming to the job opportunities. Okay. How the job opportunities in the Mule side, current market. So actually the salaries and job opportunities and all, Mule side, there are a lot of new projects. The 2 projects are migration projects. Migration projects are there, requirement in the migration projects. Migration projects in the sense other ESBs to Mule ESB. So a lot of projects are in migrations. There are a lot of other ESB projects and all they're migrating to the Mule ESB. And in new integration, whenever they're starting with a new integration, so this the first priority they're giving in the Mule ESB. There's a lot of requirements are there. And Mule 3, again, there are lot of projects from Mule 3. Mule 3 migration to Mule 4. Mule 3 to Mule 4 migration. Mule 4 migrations also. So here also a lot of requirement is there. Opportunities wise, Mule side. So generally the new integrations, whenever the new projects or when they want to go for an integration, the priority first they're giving to the ESBs. And migration projects, other ESBs to Mule ESB, a lot of requirement is there here, and here is a lot of requirement. And the Mule itself, and the Mule 3 to Mule 4 migration, a lot of projects are migrating from Mule 3 to Mule 4. Okay, and Mule 3 is going, this life is going to end by next year. So that's why a lot of projects and all are migrating from Mule 3 to Mule 4. Okay. So a lot of opportunity was there in Mulesfot. There are a lot of projects also coming in this area. And coming to the salaries and all, salaries also huge in Mulesoft. Okay, salaries having a 3 years experience on Mulesoft. 3 years experience on Mulesoft, they're getting 8 to 12 lakhs. They're getting in package 8 to 12 lakhs. 8 to 12 lakhs they're getting in market. And 8 years experience candidate, 5 years experience candidate on Mulesoft, they're getting 10 to 16 lakhs easily. They're getting this package. And 8 years experience, they can get up to 14 to 28 lakhs. They can get it. This is completely based on the interview again. Okay. So, but the packages and all, it's like if you are getting 8 years experience, still you can get up to 28 lakhs in the Mulesoft. After that, if you're going as an architect role, so you'll get around 42. If you're going in architect level, you'll get 28 to till 50 lakhs as an architect in the Mulesoft. Okay. So this is our salaries as well. Salaries also very high in Mule ESB. Okay. Okay. So this is, any doubts if you have, any clarification you need, any doubts here in this session, here up to here. Anything you want to discuss, you can just ping me. So I will clarify your questions and all. Okay. So this is all about, say before, let me summarize this one. So prerequisite to learn this course is basic knowledge and XML, JSON, web services, and course duration is 10 weeks, Monday to Friday, only 1 hour. So first, this is our highlighting is, this is project oriented training. 1 week is completely on the basics. Okay. So you're going to set up your, how to set up Anyone Studio. I'll talk about what is Anyone Studio in your system, developing a simple applications, terminologies, developing how to debug your application, how requests are background is, and what is the background process is happening. Completely all these basics and all we're going to cover in 1 week. And second week onwards, this project is turned into the project oriented way. We'll take one use case scenario. We'll start with the design, development, deployment until testing, security, providing all this end-to-end life cycle we're going to cover 7 weeks. In last 2 weeks and we'll talk about interview questions and the project discussions. Okay. So this is what we're going to cover in this 10 weeks. Okay. Now let's talk about where exactly, so what I'm learning this ESBs. Okay. See this Mule ESB I'm learning, but where exactly this ESB is going to use in the projects. I'm talking about the ESBs first. Okay. Where exactly? So Mule is in one of ESB. Similarly, like IBM is one of the, IBM side there is one of the ESB developer from IBM ESB and Oracle OSB and a TIBCO. There is a lot of products are there. There are a lot of ESB products are there in the market. Okay. First we'll talk about the what is ESB. Okay. Okay. So where exactly, so I'm learning this Mule ESB, but where exactly this Mule ESB is coming to the picture? So you should have some clear understanding before going to learn this course, where exactly this course fit into the real-time projects. Okay. I will explain you one real-time example, regularly used application. Okay. Why this ESBs are needing this, that real-time, okay, that scenarios. So here, let me take one application. This is our regularly used application, the Flipkart. Okay. So basically, what is this Flipkart? Flipkart or Amazon.com, Amazon.in. What is this? This is an order processing systems. Right? Customer, they can place in orders using applications. Okay. So I will talk about order processing system applications, how this order processing system applications works. So where exactly ESPs come into this order processing systems. Okay. First we'll understand what is the high level functionalities. We'll talk about what is the high level functionalities of this order processing systems. Okay. So what we're going to do in order processing systems. Okay. First we're creating an account. We're creating an account, right? So what we're going to do in the order processing, we're creating an account first. Create account, right? So I'm talking about order processing systems, okay? So like Amazon.in, Flipkart, this is order processing systems, right? How this order processing systems works? So what you're going to do, you're creating an account in this order processing system. And what next? The functionalities of very high level. We'll talk about very high level these functionalities. Next, what you are going to do? Searching the products, right? Search products. What are the products and all? You're going to search those products. Next, what you are doing? Payment and submit order. That's all you're doing, right? That's all you're doing. Very high level. What you're doing? Creating an account, search products, payments, and submit order. Once the payment is done, automatically your product is placed. Okay. So how this works actually? Where exactly ESPs come into the picture, and I'll tell you that. Okay. So to place an order, what we required? To place an order, what we required? We required one UI, right? If you want to place an order, we required one UI or mobile app. We need one interface, right? If you want to place an ad, where you're going to place an ad, we need one interface. Either it is web UI browser or it is a mobile app, whatever. Basically, what we required one interface where you can place an order, right? So let's take one UI. I'll say this is an UI. Okay. This UI customer is placing an order. So there are a lot of UI technologies are there. They're going to develop this UI. Okay. The UI AngularJS might use, React.js might use. A lot of UI technologies are there. They're going to use that UI technologies to develop this UI. Okay. So this is where we require your customer interface. This is required. This is a customer interface is required. You can place that. Okay. Then next, the customer interface, like in this customer interface. So user is creating an account before like placing an order. What you're going to, he's going to create an account. So there is updating his address, mobile number, email ID, delivery address. Everything is going. So it's a part of account creation, right? Okay. So what customer is doing is creating an account in UI. So once the account is created in UI, okay. So where this account details are saved? Yeah. So where this account details are saved? Once account information is created, this information they are going to save in what? Databases. We required what? We required a database. Once your account is created here, that information is going to save in the database. So again, here the lot of databases come into the picture. Oracle is one of the database, MySQL, Postgres, a lot of databases there, right? So here I am talking about when account is created, your UI is integrating with the database to create an account or information and all this customer information and all is going to save in the database. That means one integration from your UI to database. So here I'm talking about the Mule ESB. Mule is used to integrate the systems, basically. Okay. Next, what you're going to do? This functionality is done. Okay. Next, search products. You're going to search these products, right? So again, where did all this product information and all this product information, where did you get this product information when you click this electronics information, whatever this laptop information, mobile, whatever this product information, where did you get this, all this product information and all? From this UI, how do you get this information? Basically, there are some product catalog management systems are there. PCMs, product catalog management systems. Okay. Again, this UI again, to get this product information and all, again, they're integrating with one more system called product catalog management systems. Okay. Next, this information, where did you get all this product information and all this information? These are all from the product catalog management systems. Okay. So, okay. And the next, that means your UI to create an account is integrating with one more system and set this product information to retrieve the product information again is going to integrate one more system, that is a PCM system. Next, what? To payments, it is connecting one more system. Basically, the payments is right. Again, it is one more system it is going to connect for the payments and all. Payments and all. That means to multiple systems. So if you take an order processing system, so all these logics and all you cannot run in this single systems, and right? The systems are multiple systems are there. While processing an order, you need to connect the variety of systems, okay, to process an order. Okay. Next, what happens? This functionality is done. Next, what is done? What is going to do? So once your payment is done, what happened? This again, submit this order to your BPMS. Basically, they use some of the business BPMS systems, business processing management systems. Here, what happens? BPMS systems like Pega. If you take Pega, APN, there are BPMS systems are there. They send this request to the BPMS systems. See, this is very high level I'm talking about. Okay. So what is the importance and what is the importance of ESBs in this order processing system? I'm going to tell you. So before going to learn this ESBs and all, ESBs and all, you should know what are the course I am learning, where exactly this course come into the picture. If you have any clear understanding on this, where exactly ESBs are using into the real-time projects and all, on top of that, you can build an analysis. Okay. So take one scenario. So take this scenario. So for placing an order, so this UI, how many systems are integrating? This is very high level I'm talking. In internally, the lot of systems are integrating these systems. How many systems are integrating? Okay. For only, but once order is placed, this order again, it takes a lot of time, right? It may, the same day you may receive the product or next day, or it may take a couple of days to get this order, right? Meanwhile, customer want to know what is the status of this product. So how this BPMS system, once the request is reached, this is a BPMS system. Like in the BPMS system side, the orchestration logic is done with the BP. What is orchestration logic? Once order is received, okay, BPMS system, okay, then what you're going to, what they're going to, whether it is a cancel order or it is a new order, okay. So based on that, there are a lot of business rules are they're going to define in BPMS systems, okay. And this BPMS system again, they may require to talk the database because the product information they want to update into the database, okay. And what happens once the BPM is received? Again, the BPMS require to invoice. So you want to pack this order, right? Invoice, inventory. They may talk to some other system. So bill has to be generated, right? You need a bill. Tax has to be calculated for this product, okay, and invoice to pack your order and all. Again, this BPMS system, again, they may require to integrate these systems. Invoice, inventory, invoice, sometimes it may talk to the external systems, a lot of external systems they may talk. This is invoice, inventory. invoice, some external systems, a lot of external systems are third-party systems. Lot of systems actually. These are also external, but a lot of other external systems also. You need to integrate the systems. See how much integration is happening. Again, I'm talking about this is very high level, but internally a lot of integrations they will use. So for placing an order, once you place an order, this UIs need to require a lot of systems. And once your order is processed, the BPMS systems need to integrate a lot of systems. So this we call this integration, whatever we are using this integration, we call this as a point-to-point integration. Sometimes the invoice maybe need to talk to the database. Sometimes the sectional systems may need to integrate this invoice system. It's a lot of integration is required. So this integration we call this UI is directly talking to the, as part of create account is directly talking to the database, and create for coordination. This PCM, this we call as the point-to-point integrations. This point-to-point integration, again, this, for example, this invoice again, I need to connect with the database. This is a point-to-point integration. Inventory, the external system may talk to the, or inventory need to talk to the database. See if this integration, a lot of integrations, if directly communicating these systems, we call as the point-to-point integration. The point-to-point integration and all, there's a lot of confusion and a lot of drawbacks are there in this integration and all. A lot of drawbacks are with this point-to-point integration. That means my UI directly talking to the BPMS system. This is called as the point-to-point integration. My UI is talk to this database. Again, it's a point-to-point integrations. So there are a lot of drawbacks with the point-to-point integrations. So here the ESBs come into the picture. Okay, all these drawbacks and all these drawbacks. So now here, now ESBs come into the picture here. ESBs come into the picture. Okay. So again, here is one of the ESBs here. ESBs come into the picture. See ESB what? ESB some of the integration patterns or specifications. So what is OOPS? Object-oriented program. There are a lot of principles specification, right? So using these principles and all. So any whose language you develop using these principles, when anyone develop that becomes object-oriented language like C++, Java, .NET. So similarly, ESBs and all is integration patterns and specifications. If any of this tool and or products develop the specification, call it an integration framework. So one of the integration framework is a Mulesfot. Similarly, IBM ESB. Similarly, Oracle OSB, TIBCO. These are all integration. They follow integration patterns. They develop the products. They call us ESB product. Okay. Similarly, Mule is one of the ESB. Okay. So here the ESBs and all. Now what happened? The same create account earlier they directly talk to this database. Now it's not like that. They send a request to ESB and ESB will talk to database. And earlier UI directly talked to the PCMs to get this product information. No, not like that. They send a request to ESB and the ESB will talk to these PCM systems. Now ESB will talk to this PCM system. So payments. BPM, once the order is submitted, they send a request to ESB, ESB will talk to BPM system. And the BPMS want to talk to database, they send a request to ESB will talk to the systems. BPMS want to talk to inventory, they send a request. BPMS want to talk to invoice, want to talk to expense systems. So like this, so all these integrations and all, so via ESBs and all, they're going to integrate these systems. So why these ESBs are going to use? See this product. With this order processing system, the project what you are developing this order processing system, this order processing system to process your order and all, this needs to integrate a lot of systems to process your order. If a lot of systems, if you are directly communicating these systems, we call as the point-to-point integration. There are a lot of drawbacks there with the point-to-point system. So that's why ESBs come into the picture here. So ESB central, they avoid all these drawbacks and all. Point-to-point integration drawbacks and all, they avoid all these drawbacks. So if any integration has to be happened via ESB, you have to integrate the systems. Okay. So why ESBs are going to use here? The first question is here. So the question, that course what you are learning here, ESBs and all. So what the course you are learning, right? Mule ESB course and all. So what is the use of the Mule ESBs? What the course you are learning? This ESBs and all is used to integrate the systems. See, for my project and all, for example, my projects and all, 2-3 systems are integrating my projects. So they're not required to use ESBs and all. You can directly point-to-point integration, you can directly connect the systems. But the picture is here. If you integrate multiple systems, say order processing system and all, here again, very high level, very few systems I given here, but internally there are a lot of systems is going to integrate. So whenever they integrate the multiple systems, if you are not integrate multiple, then ESBs come into the picture. Via ESBs and all, they're going to integrate the systems. Okay. Then this course, whatever you're learning, you're going to integrate the systems. So then what is your role here? Okay. So what is your role after you're learning this course? So what you're going to develop here? You're going to develop an APS. So I will talk about APS later in detail. When course starts, we'll talk about APS in detail. Okay. So then what you're going to learn here? So what you're going to develop here? That's fine. Mule is going to integrate the system. Okay. You'll have some idea now. So whatever the course you're learning, that is going to integrate the system. Okay. Then what you're going to develop in Mule ESB? So you're going to develop an APS. Okay. Here. So for creating an account and all, so what you're going to do? You're developing account API. Account API. Using this account API, okay, using this account API, and you'll develop one API. So if you want to talk to UI, so I will develop account API in Mule ESB itself. I will develop one project, that is account API. I will develop in Mule. Okay. So what account API is going to do? So my UI, okay, I want to create an account in database. Okay. So what I'm going to develop an account API. So use this account API. He will talk to this account API, and the account API will insert the database, will insert the record into the database. Again, first I want to retrieve the account details. I want to retrieve the account details. Again, what? UI will talk to my account API. In account API, will write one more functionality to get account details. So using this account details, you retrieve the account information. First, I want to update this account information. First, in the database, in my UI, I want to update my mobile number. I want to update my delivery address. I want to update my mobile email ID. Again, first I want to update my. Again, they are called to ESB. ESB said you will develop one account API. Using this account API, you will update this information into the database. Like this. Okay. So similarly, the product information. So what you are going to do, UI want to get this product information and all. Where did you get this one? They send a request to ESB. ESB side will develop one more API, that is the products API. Products API. What are these products APIs doing? So I want to get this product information. So then they're going to call our product related activities and all. You're going to develop one API. So they will talk our APIs and the API will talk to the systems. Similarly, other BPMS systems and other API, inventory API, like this. So you are going to develop an APIs in the whole course. What you are going to do here? Learning this course, you are going to develop an APIs. Using that APIs and all, the systems are going to integrate. Okay. So why ESB? There are a lot of other ESBs also there, right? The ESBs are many ESBs are there. Okay, I'm talking about ESBs. If you talk about, say, OOPS, if you talk about OOPS, right? OOPS is the principles. Using these principles, a lot of languages are developed. Right? One is Java, and the other one is C++, .NET, right? So what is this? Well, these are all OOPS languages. They develop some principles. If you follow all these principles, then becomes your object-oriented language. Similarly, ESBs and all, there are patterns, integration patterns and specifications. Integration patterns. So you have to integrate this way and that way, and there's even some patterns and specifications. Who is taking these patterns and developing these frameworks? This is called as the ESB frameworks. So one of the ESBs and all, Mule is one of the ESB. Okay, similarly, IBM ESB. Similarly, IBM ESB, TIBCO ESB, Oracle OSB, Oracle OSB. A lot of ESBs are there. So these are all, these principles are patterns. Taking these patterns, they develop these frameworks. We call this as ESB frameworks or ESB products. These are all. Using this, you can integrate the systems. So it's a very big, if you take some of the other examples, if you take a make metric. So make metric, if you take a make metric, some of the make metric. So if you take the system, create account, again, is integrating one system, and search this product. When you search this products, make metric. Basically, make metric, we use it to book a flight, generally come to this site to book a tickets, right? So how many systems are integrating this UI? See, even our Indigo have a, if you want to book only Indigo flights, directly go Indigo site, so you can book a ticket. If you want to go Air India, directly go Air India and book a tickets. But what customer looks, each and every individual site, they cannot go and visit to check the prices and your convenient time, right? So customer came and see similar kind of application, they come. Here, this make my trip and all, this integrates a lot of system background. Now the system information is displaying here. Generally, customers comes this kind of applications. So this how much integration is required background. Multiple systems are coming to the picture. Okay. So here, whenever you integrate these multiple systems, take some of the examples, other book my show, take book my Red Bus. So whenever you integrate multiple systems, so there generally they use ESBs to integrate these systems. Okay. These are some of the examples. So here one of the ESB is the Mule ESB. So Mule is what you are going to learn. What you are going to do learning this Mule is you are going to develop an APIs. Using this APIs and our systems are going to integrate. Okay. So why again Mule ESB here? So why again Mule ESB? There are a lot of other ESBs are there in the market, right? Why do you say Mule? Again, the cost wise, if you take about the cost wise, these products, There are a lot of other ESBs also there, but some ESBs may be cost less than Mule ESB. But I am talking about very popular ESBs. See, IBM ESB is again the popular ESBs, TIBCO ESBs, TIBCO and Oracle OS. These are some of the popular ESBs and all. Why Mule is more, some of the migrations is happening from TIBCO to Mule and IBM ESB to the Mule ESB, Oracle OSB to the Mule ESB. I told you there is a requirement, some requirements on other ESB to the Mule ESB, migration projects. So there are a lot of migration projects. Migration is happening either ESB because of the cost, because of the license cost. If you take some popular products like IBM license, IBM, TIBCO, Oracle, and all these are cost in license. Okay, so main is license is playing one of the role to migrating these projects. Okay, and this is available in both enterprise and community. Again, enterprise and community editions. Okay, so again, community is a free. So enterprise and all, you have to take a license. But that license, what I'm talking about, these products, when you compare these products, license cost is much cheaper than compare these projects. Now, if you don't want to go for the license and all, you can go for the community edition. Community is the free. But generally in the projects and all, generally go for the enterprise only, because the enterprise and all, if you are any issues facing while in the production and all, so the Mulesoft people, they come, if you take a license and all, Mulesoft people will give you the solution for that one. Okay, so generally go for the enterprise only, the projects and all. Okay, so but it is available in the community edition as well. Okay, and more than more than 200 plus connectors are available. No other ESPs and all supporting these many connectors. Okay, I want to talk to database. I want to talk to the Salesforce. I want to do some other BPMS systems. There are a lot of ready-made connectors are there. Just a drag and drop all these connectors. Only thing is, no need to write huge logic and all. This is a UI-based development. Other ESBs also, they support UI-based. IBM, if you take IBM, TIBCO, or Oracle also, they support UI-based development only. But here, Mule also supports UI-based development. So using this UI-based development and all, so the development is coding-wise, coding is very less in ESB. Coding also there, because some portion of the coding also there, but compared to this drive, mainly how you are going to develop this is a drag and drop this components. Required components and all, you're going to, what is the required components to develop that use case and all, is completed drag and drop development. Okay, more than 200 plus connectors are supporting. So license, enterprise, there are a lot of other advantages are there. And powerful API development, powerful business API development supporting. So this end-to-end, the API life cycles and all, you can easily manage in the Mulesoft ESB and supports cloud on-premise. See, maybe some features is a common for other ESBs as well. Okay, but these are some of the features I'm talking about: license cost, 200 plus, UI-based development, API lifecycle development is very easy in Mulesoft. And cloud and on-premise supports both cloud and on-premise. You can also deploy your applications in cloud as well as the on-premise also. So some of the advantages are there. People are using for the Mule ESB. So Mule ESB is now It's a Salesforce product. Okay, Salesforce is acquired Mulesoft in 2018 April. Okay, so Mulesoft came at 2016 only. Mule ESB. Basically, Mulesoft is an organization. They developed a product called Mule ESB. Okay, Mulesoft is an organization. They developed a product called Mule ESB. Okay, so Mulesoft actually came on 2016 only. Sorry, 2006 only. Okay, but more popular. So after 2014, actually, that after 2014, so they developed one development tool, IDE integration development. IDE they developed one IDE. So after that, they became more popular. Mule ESB and all. And again, 2018 April is Salesforce is acquired this product. Salesforce is acquired this product. Now Mulesoft is in Salesforce product. So after acquiring the Salesforce product and all, this product become more popular. So market knows more about this Mule ESB and all after acquiring the Salesforce. Okay, in 2018. Okay, so here I'm stopping here. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. So tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start this training. Okay, and we'll start with basics. First 1 week, we'll start with the basics. Okay, we'll develop a simple use cases slowly. We'll start with some basics and develop how to. Initially, we'll start with how to set up Mule applications in our local environment, and how the JSON, how XML looks like, how JSON looks like. Developing a simple applications, very basic applications. Developing a very basic applications in Mule. We'll learn the terminologies. What is happening in the background, how the request is happening, how internally the request reaches to all the basics, everything internally, all the basics we're going to learn in first 1 week. Okay, with simple applications. That's all for now. Let me know if you have any questions here.